What's going on, guys? T-Mart here, and today I'm bringing you guys some Crysis 3 gameplay. Yes, that's right. So, this game is brand new. It just came out today, and honestly, I am having so much fun playing this. It's so refreshing. It's just such a good change of pace from everything else that's going on in the gaming world right now that it was much needed. And if you guys are looking for something different and you want to have a lot of fun, then this game is definitely worth your pickup. So, anyway, what you're seeing in this gameplay right here is a combination of two weapons, number one of which is the Scarab Mod 2, which is just kind of like the entry-level assault rifle that you're going to see a lot of people using if you're playing online today. And it's kind of like the one that's automatically unlocked for you, and it's the entry-level gun. So you're seeing a little bit of that, but then also I've got a special treat for you guys. I've got the Predator bow. Yes, that's right. So I bought the Hunter edition, special edition of the game, so I automatically had the Predator bow unlocked from the very start as soon as I put the disc in. So I also get to use that, and as you can see, this thing is just crazy. It's a lot of fun to use. It's different than anything else you really see in first-person shooters, and it's a blast. So I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. But anyway, yeah, let's talk Crysis, because if you guys haven't played this game before, you need to know that it's a lot of fun. I mean, I remember last year when Crysis 2 came out, me and all the YouTube guys like Woody, Onslaught, Bash, Bindro, Dunkus, all those guys, we all played the crap out of Crysis 2 as soon as it came out, because it was such a nice change of pace, especially for this time of year. And it looks like Crysis 3 is going to be kind of the same thing. I mean, if you want something a little bit different, this is your game. So, as you can see, Crysis is a first-person shooter, obviously, but what makes it so different is your nano suit, which is the suit you're wearing, and this suit gives you abilities that you can use at any point in time. So you have two main abilities. One is your armor, and two is invisibility, and those are pretty obvious. You can figure those out. When you put your armor on, you're more damage resistant, so it's gonna take more bullets or more grenades or more explosives or whatever to kill you. When you put invisibility on, you turn nearly invisible. You can still kind of spot people in their shadows and things, but you turn nearly invisible to your enemies, which obviously can give you a huge advantage. Now, the thing is you can use these abilities at any point in time. You know, you don't have to pick them up like in Halo or something like that. You can use them at any point in time by just pressing buttons, but they have limited use. You'll run out of them. So if you look down in the bottom right part of your screen, you can see I've got two little bars there, one for armor, one for stealth. And when that bar runs out, then you can't use that ability anymore until it recharges. And it automatically recharges just as time passes, like after 5 seconds or 10 seconds or whatever. So, yeah, this nano suit and these two abilities are really what changes up the way you play this game. Because you can't just run around and expect to just kind of rush people and get kills. You've got to be really strategic about it and think about when you want to use each ability, because they're limited. And if you use them right, then you can really have a huge advantage over your enemies. So it's kind of like a first-person shooter, but at the same time, it's kind of like a chess match, because you got to think about when you want to use them, how you want to use them, and there's a million different ways to play the game. You can go around, you can be strictly stealthy, and there's perks to make you more stealthy, or you can go around and try to be a tank and try to use the armor more and things like that. So that's kind of what makes the game so much fun, is just because you can play it in a million different ways, and there's so many different things you can do and so many different ways you can play that you'll not really get bored very easily. So that's pretty cool. Now, another thing you can do with the nano suit is you can jump regularly, which is just kind of like jumping. You jump a couple feet up in the air, you don't really do much, you don't make much sound, or you can do kind of like a power jump, and that's if you hold A or hold X if you're on the PS3 or whatever it is on PC, then you can jump higher. You jump probably 2 or 3 times as high, but you make a really loud sound when you do that. So when you power jump, you can get to areas that you wouldn't be able to get to before, but you're going to queue off enemies that might be nearby that can hear you, because they can hear you power jumping. They're going to look up in the air, and they might be able to take you out. So again, that's just another kind of like chess match strategic decision that you're going to have to make. I mean, should I power jump to get to this next area, or should I wait because an enemy might hear me and take me out? So it's pretty interesting how that stuff works. Now, apart from the nano suit and the kind of different abilities that you can use, the rest of Crysis has some features that you're used to. So it's got like a create a class system where you can customize your weapons and put all kinds of different attachments on it, which is a lot of fun. And it's got that, regular kind of unlock system where you have to use things and level up to get new things. That's really addicting, that keeps you involved in the multiplayer and wants you to, and makes you want to keep playing. But also it's got a perk system, and the perk system is a lot of fun as well, because they've got kind of normal perks, like something that'll reduce your hip fire, or something that'll make your guns shoot faster like rapid fire, or something that'll make you move faster. But it's also got crazy stuff, like there's a proximity alarm perk where when you get close to enemies, it makes beeping noises, which is kind of cool. Or there's even a bonus XP perk where it gives you extra bonus XP for every kill you get or every objective you do or whatever. So like the first tier of it is 5%, the second tier is 10%, and then the third tier is 15% bonus XP, which I think is a pretty cool idea for a perk. But anyway, yeah, that's just basically Crysis 3. I mean, as you guys see, it's a first-person shooter. It's a lot of fun. It's kind of similar to a lot of things we've seen before, but at the same time, it's just got so many different variations in it that it makes it a really fun game to play. And it just gives you so many different ways to play it that you'll never really get bored of it too quickly. So I highly recommend it. If you guys want to check it out, make sure you do. Go out and get it today if you can. It's a lot of fun. Now, if you guys want a couple of tips for the game, I can give you guys just some basic tips. There are 2 huge tips that you want to make sure you do. So, number 1, and this is easily, for people who are new to the Crysis series, this is easily the biggest tip for you guys. Just make sure you're using your abilities. Make sure you're using your armor and your invisibility. Sometimes you can just kind of get lost in the game and get too kind of tunnel visioned on killing people that you forget that you can turn invisible whenever you want, or you can become like a tank whenever you want. So make sure you remember to use those and get in the habit of using those. And then also the second one is try to get in the habit of every time you get in a gunfight, switch on your armor ability. So, you know, every time somebody starts shooting at you, just press that left bumper or whatever it is on PS3 or PC and automatically put your armor on and then start shooting back, because that way you're going to have more health, you're going to be able to win more gunfights, and that should help you out. There's actually a perk that does that for you. It's called auto armor. It automatically turns it on when you start getting shot at. But if you can train yourself to do it by yourself, then you eliminate the need for that perk and you can use that slot for something else that is of more value to you. So anyway guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. You may see some more Crysis 3 on my channel either today or tomorrow, so I don't know, we'll see. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and then also make sure to go check out my Crysis 3 Let's Play over on my second channel. There's going to be an annotation on screen for you guys to click there. So thank you all for watching. Catch you all later. Peace.